let's start with the Tar Heels. Obviously, it's going to be an interesting season, replacing the quarterback and all that stuff. Their team, to me, man, I look at them. They are crazy potential, but potential means nothing if you can't execute it on Saturdays. What do you make of the Heels this season?
Well, like you just said, they have a lot of talent. I'm looking this stuff up. Here's a problem with their talent. It's super young,
Yeah.
right? That's the issue. They have the talent, but it's one of those things where, and this happens in football, where it kind of skips a generation. You don't have it where senior, junior, sophomore, freshman. It's like senior, sophomore,
Yeah.
freshman, or senior, sophomore, incoming freshman. So it's like it's a skip there where whoever's up next has very little experience. And so that's what happened. So right now they got a bunch of talent. They got Josh Downs, as we know, the receiver that's coming back, number 11. Small dude, but packs a big punch and dynamite. Big time recruiting Tony Grimes that plays corner. Keyshawn Silva, that's a D lineman. Big time D lineman, and Travis Shaw did WREs on these
Oh,
guys in the big time offensive lineman Zach Rice in there. So, but again, they're young talent. They're big time names. Some of these are 5-star players, but like you look at Tony Grimes, he's only got 20 games under his belt and started as a true freshman, but technically he should have even been in his senior year of high
I
school.
was gonna
That's how
say
young he is.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, so like he forwent his senior year of high school and came in early. So he, you know what I mean? So and he started as a true freshman.
Yeah.
And that's big right there. That's big. Offensively, as we already know, they lose the quarterback in Sam Howell to the NFL, but they're in a quarterback battle right now with Drake May and Jacoby Griswell. Um, Griswell played some last year. He played more, of course, than May did, and he has a little bit more time uh, behind center. You know, you can't say under center anymore, but time behind center.
Yeah.
But they're looking for May to really push this guy, maybe even take the job. So that'll be huge on that side. Defensively for North Carolina, have a lot of experience. Like I said, you got the Tony Grimes back there. What's my man's name right here? Uh, Jaquarius Conley,
Mhm.
right? They come in, they're younger, they play that nickel star, you know, whatever that nickel position, that hybrid position in their and they're young,
Yeah.
but they have a lot of playing experience. So imagine by next year how good they'll be because they're only 2 years in, which is great. Now Trey Morrison left and went to Oklahoma, who was their 4-year starter at corner. So that's kind of surprising. I guess that 7-6 record didn't sit well with him. And he like, man, I'm chunking the deuces. I got to dip. You know what I mean? And then at safety, they got Cameron Kelly and Biggers. And here's the interesting part at safety. And I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing, depending on how you look at this from a coach's standpoint. Their safeties were ranked number 3 and 4 in leading tackles on the team, but they play safety. So again, are they the reduction safety cleaning the things up here, or are they getting a lot of broken plays on them and they just dragging guys down? So it's all depending on how it looks, the scheme of it all, and everything else. You know, so when it comes to North Carolina, Mac Brown has been around for a long time, right? He's had a lot of guys. I believe he has the administration having his back. They got the Jordan brand. I mean, they have all the bells and whistles you need to be successful. I just think there are a lot of gaps between the recruiting cycles that's hurting those guys. You know what I mean?
Another thing that's going to hurt them is that they lost the safety today to the transfer portal.
Well, did they?
Yeah, his name slipped my mind, but I'm interested too. Gene Chiswick is their new defensive coordinator.
Yes.
Him back. Um, yeah, I appreciate the love, Chris Kane. Sorry, man. Still got to roll with my Buckeyes. Uh, but I think he's going to provide structure because I watched their game. And that NC State game is one that I can't get out of my head. They should have won that game 6 times. And then just missed execution or just miscommunication, guys just running down the field. And
Mhm,
then they did, from what I saw, they missed tackles. And
mhm.
so, that's, as a coach, you see that and it's just like, okay, well, they were 3 and 4 in terms of leading tackles, but if they made those tackles, they could have been 1 and 2. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
like you said, you don't know how to put that. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm interested to see if Gene Chizik can bring, if he can develop the talent, and then having Dre Bly, as the corners coach, I think is huge because I think he's a rising star in the profession.